What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing this Tuesday evening? Who that comics who's coming at you with the unboxing of some books, whole bunch of mail call stuff. So, gonna unbox that stuff, show it off. So, just a quick promotion. Definitely check us out Thursdays on the auction, 6 Central, 7 Eastern. So, we definitely be doing that. It's Thursday. So take a little just water as I wait for people to pile on in. So I got a few packages. 1, 2, 3. I got like 4, 5. I got 5 packages. Another package here. This is a return of somebody who was not happy with their purchase. So just want to make sure that's there as well. So, but this book, I think it's going to go along with another book and a giant mega blaster, whatever you want to call it, raffle. So I just want to get that one ready as well. So appreciate the people stopping in. Like I said, keep waiting because I am not here. Somebody's here, but he says he's not here because he typed. That's how you get them. That's how you get them. They type, that means they're here. Don't listen to them. So like I said, I got a whole bunch of packages. Came in today. This one won't be shown. This is for the hunt. I just want to get it out of this. Get it out of this mailer. Get it out of this mailer. Yep, that's my hunt. My hunt book. One of my hunt books. So I'll definitely look at that in a little bit later. So let's start off with some Stranger Comics. Stranger Comics had something on his IG. He said had some, I don't know if there were errors or something, but he was giving away books. So all you had to do was pay for shipping. So I logged onto his account, used the password they provided, and I received these books. Like I said, these were free. These were free from Stranger Comics. So shout out to Sebastian and those guys at Stranger Comics. So I want to unbox this one first. Packaged really well. Got a little tape. Cut the little tape off, so get that off. Let's see what books I got for free, because I have no idea what was for free. I just wanted to be one of the, I think it was only 50 people who were able to get it. So we're going to see what this is, see what he included. So, included some of these little goodies. I'm going to show these off as well. So we got a little postcard. It shows all the information. Stranger Comics also has a really cool business card looking. And we have a discount code on that one. All right. So like I said, these books were free. I forgot the whole story behind them, but he was giving away some books for free. And I wanted to take advantage because I collect a lot of his stuff when I am able to get stuff from them. Really good story, but really very cool creator, I want to say. Like they are and also in talks for it, not in talks, but they're working with HBO to have a series. So that's always a plus. So to have something ground floor before it gets too hot. So let's see what we got here. So 2, 4. All right. I don't know what issue this is. So we got some Niobe. She is Death. What's up, Sith Lord? So Niobe, She is Death. This is, I think, triple signed. We got Jones, probably Jones, Michael, and May, maybe. I'm guessing. Maybe Sebastian as well, but really, really cool. I think it's a different cover as well, but triple signed. We also have Niobe, She is Death. This is number 4. Probably got to put these in some new bags and boards. Probably do that. Put those in some new bags and boards. Put those in some Mylar. We'll show this one off first. Untamed Killing Floor, issue 4. Issue 4. And these covers are all badass, man. And let's see what this one is. So it's 4 books, and all I did was pay for shipping. Oh, they don't say which issue this is. Doesn't say what issue this is. Let's see. Assessor, I think. Assessor. But triple sign. Virgin variant, triple sign. So definitely we'll be putting all these in some good Mylar treatment after this is over. Doing some, put it in some Mylar. But those are the books, man. Got a few books that would have triple signatures on it, different variants. This, like I said, Untamed 4. And this is another Niobe, She is Death, number 4. And another triple sign, Niobe, She is Death, issue 2. So those are the 4 issues from Stranger Comics. A shout out to Sebastian and them at Stranger Comics. And definitely be putting those in some Mylar after this is over. All right, this next package, I don't know what this next package is from. So we'll find out together. And this one actually was shipped very well. I could reuse that. So let's see. Pull tabs with directions. Look at that. What's up, Captain Comics? Thank you for the late birthday. Happy birthday. Yesterday was my birthday, so I appreciate it. Pull these down. All right. I don't know why I was graded that, but hey. I don't know why I was graded that, but I remember now why. I remember getting this. So. All right, this is Thundercats number 1. They have it graded at a 6.5. Oh, maybe because of the crease right here. That's why. All right, they got it graded about 6.5. Didn't even notice that crease at first, but Thundercats number 1. Very expensive book in high grade. Let's see, very expensive book in high grade. So. Very cool. That's Thundercats number 1. All right, so we're knocking these bad boys out. This one is from a seller on IG, Kevin Wine. Kevin Wine. So Kevin's been going crazy selling stuff on IG. He I don't know what the rhyme or reason for, but he's selling some great books, first appearances, variants, or whatever have you. He's selling a whole bunch of stuff. So I was able to get a good deal on a couple of books. Got them in today. Let's see if I can get this tape off. Definitely don't use this tape though. Oh my god. Don't use this tape. Trying to see how to get without damaging the book. There's 2 books in here, but this tape here, well, this is not. I don't know what kind of tape this is. Slide it out. Let's see if I can slide it out. There we go. Slide them out. Whew. I can slide them out. All right, now I have to cut through this. So let's use some scissors. Let's use some scissors. Cut through this. This paper. This is that paper from the post office. Good to use. I always use all post office stuff you can use. That's what I always tell them. If they give it to you, use it. Use it. So let's see. I forgot what I purchased from him. All right, now I remember. Why does this one have a double? All right, so can't show them off because I have to take the boards out. We'll take this tape off as well. We'll take this Scotch tape off as well. So let's see. Wrong side. All right, here's the first book. Invincible Iron Man number 9. The second print. The first full appearance of Riri Williams and first cover appearance. So, yeah, it does have a pretty good deal. It looked very high grade to me. I'm going to look at the back. Back looks clean. So, definitely probably slab worthy book. I don't have the second print. I have the first print. So, gave that to me for a pretty good deal. Negotiated for both of these books. And like I said, definitely check him out on IG, man. Kevin Wine, man. He like I said, he's been selling a lot of different books. So there you go. And it's a first cover appearance as well. On the cover. I have to put another board in there. That's what I'll do. He gave me 2 boards, so that's what I'm gonna do. Put this other board back here. Give that book a little bit more sturdiness. That's a little better. All right. Let's see what else I got in all of these boxes, man. I got so many boxes. So much. Everything came today like I freaking looked for. Been looking for, so. All this blue tape. Look at all this blue tape. That's what I can't mess with that. All right. Where's the next? Oh, here's the next book. They had 2 books in there. All right. This book here. I already have this in a 9.6, so I'm hoping for at least the same grade or better. I know it's kind of hard with these poly bags, but I'll shoot if I can slide this out. So we got all new Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. So origin of Miles Morales, I think second full appearance of Miles Morales. Don't really know the condition of it, so I'll probably just open it up myself and then send it off, get graded. Since it's still in the poly bag. So there you go. Second appearance of Miles. I mean, at $9.80, that goes crazy prices. So I can only hope it's in great condition. So I'll probably open it up after so I can be very careful with it. See what happens. See if we can get, 9.6, 9.8 candidate in that book. So that'd be freaking awesome. At least get a 9.6 candidate, So we'll see. We will see. So, a little extra protection on that one as well. So there you go. Thank you, Mr. Kevin Wine. So I got to say, Ultimate Spider-Man number 1 and Invincible Iron Man number 9 second print with Riri on the cover. So also I want to thank everybody for closing out this book. Can reach and get it. Hold on, if I can reach and get it. So I'm gonna try to see if I can run this tonight. I'm gonna try to do I'm gonna try to do it on YouTube. What's up, Marcos? I'm trying to do it on YouTube and IG if I can. I'm waiting on one person to pay. I message them and see if they can send today, so we don't have to wait. But this closed out, so appreciate everybody getting spots on this. Venom 3 9.8, first full appearance of Null. So I'll try to see if I can get that run. Hopefully we can get that run tonight. And last package that I'm gonna open up on here live. Then I'm probably just gonna hang out and see what's going on the YouTubes. If people are still going live, I might just let me see if anybody's chilling, wants to jump on, hang out and talk. Because I have nothing planned on this end, nothing planned on this end. So let me see. I don't see anybody. All right, so. All right, last package. Like I said, this was a return. What's up, Hawaiian Punch? Marcos. All right, now this most likely it's going to be. Wait, this is not the return. I am mistaken. This is not the return. Oh, it's from California, but this is not the return book. So. This is some other purchases. I thought this was the book that was returned. So I'll have to check on that too as well, because I haven't heard anything from that. Let's see. Big Lion Cat. What's going on? I got a ton of packages with a ton of bubble wrap. I can just slide this out. If they made it good enough, I gotta slide this out. I think I was just ready to slide this out. I don't know. Let's see. A ton of freaking comics. Oh my god. I'm not going to slide that out. So how's everybody doing? BLC, Hawaiian Punch, Sith Lord. Sith Lord's gonna like this package. I'll tell you that right now. Sith Lord will like this package. He's gonna like this package. So I hope you still here, Sith. I know you're gonna like these books. These books. So they package these puppies very good. I always have to say these guys here. What's up, Boston, Chris? Oh, Paul. Yeah, Paul's gonna say, he's really gonna like this package. Yeah, Paul's. yeah, BLC. I got a lot of bubble wrap right here. A lot of bubble wrap. Literally, I'm gonna be reusing this bubble wrap. So, lots of bubble wrap. That's a bubble wrap. Probably going to use it to pack that Venom 3. What's up, Boston Chris? Let me see. You know what I'm going to do? I think I got. Chris, what you doing? I forgot everybody's with the pause, please. Oh, pause. I'll send Boston Chris this link. If he's available. I'll send you the link, Chris. If you want to jump in, get all of this tape and get all these books out of these packages. So if you want to come hang out while I'm trying to unbox this, be my guest. I didn't know. I thought this was just gonna be a slab, so I would have had this pre-unboxed if I knew these were the raw books. tell you that right now. If I knew these were raw books, I'd had this pre-opened up. Because I forgot I got these from these guys, and I forgot it was this many books, man. I do apologize for the sound of tape, even though they got channels that people like that stuff, which is weird. So let's see. Two big packages of books. So these are the books that were in there. So let's start with this one. Start with a smaller stack of books. Start with a smaller stack of books. And sis, man, I couldn't find your card channel. I don't know why. I'm going to have to submit it, see if I can find it. Couldn't find that card channel. All right, this was a freebie. I think that wasn't a freebie. Was this a freebie? No, that wasn't a freebie. All right, there's some random books that I'm going to be probably. Oh, yeah, this one's a keeper. All right, here we go. So I won a couple of books in this, just started, but you gotta hop on. Oh, you just started. All right, yeah. Gotcha. All right, so here are these books. I think I got them for like $5 a piece, but I ended up winning a couple of books in this there's like a random pool thing. So you got Monsters Unleashed #1, hip hop variant. We got Justice League, I think #1. This is this first Maxwell Lord or something, I think. Justice League #1. We got Return of Wolverine #1. I don't know if that's the Arrow one. Alpha Flight 33. And this one I have to look up, but this is Amazing Spider-Man 529 third print. 529 third print. I didn't even know this was a third print. Oh, my boy Boston Chris is here. Boston Chris.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Yeah, to pause the other one. Just like talking.
Yeah, I did have like 5 boxes to unbox. So I was just they all came at the same time.
That's the best. That's really the best mail call you can look for. Is then it's all there at once. A little one at a time. It's not so bad, but like when you get them all at once, it's like Christmas. Like, oh, what's up? What's in here? What else do I have? And the best when you kind of forget what you got, you're like, it's like, oh, I got a bunch of, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I remember buying.
Well, yeah, I can tell you that these are the ones I forgot. I forgot. So I that's why I'm looking through them and I'm remembering now. So all other stuff I remember. So I'm going through this stuff and I'll show these really quickly because I showed these off, but these I got right here for it was 5 books total for $20. So it's random pulls, and you can win stuff. So these were the books I got, which is hip hop covers. It's at least $5. So Monsters Unleashed 1. And that was a good one, Justice League 1. Probably dropped dramatically after the movie, but I mean, I'm guessing at least $5.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that might. No, I don't know if that's the one where guy got
Maxwell Lord, huh?
I'm not sure if that's guy got that threatens to kill Batman, and Batman just like snuffs him and he just hits the floor.
It might have.
It's a good one though. It's definitely a good one to have.
But yeah, I ended up getting 5 books for $20, and I actually won a couple of books.
Hey, First Lady Deathstrike. There you go.
Yeah, got that one. It's probably like that's like a mid grade. It's not in great condition.
Yeah, wow.
But this is the one I thought was really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But it's a third print. I never even knew it had a third print.
Huh.
Amazing Spider-Man 529.
So I was gonna say for that Alpha Flight, Mike Mignola usually comes up this way for the Boston Con. So if they ever, end up having those again, he's the guy that I got him to sign both of mine.
What's up, Nola and Cyberdag Mystery? So I end up it had a little thing on the back that says Bing or Bang or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I think I had another one somewhere, but I won 2 books because there might be another books that I have, but I won 2 books. This is one of the books.
Oh, that's cool.
The Thor. This is the
That homage.
homage after Walt Simonson, but this is a Peach Momoko, which a lot of people didn't realize that.
Really?
But
Yeah,
this is like the pencils of it, I guess, or the inks or whatever you want to call it.
that's really cool.
I don't know what it sells for. I mean, I'm guessing at least $30 probably, but I know
Probably.
probably know when it first released it was like $30. So
Yeah. Well, she's the new big artist. Like everybody's all about Peach.
and this one was actually a really good. Well, this was actually one of the pulls. I think I might have been mistaken. This is one of the pulls. Or it might have been a good. Yeah.
I like that.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So, or it might have been one of the giveaways. I can't remember. It was either a win or I think both of these were wins. So I thought this was an awesome win. I don't have it.
Yeah.
I have a color version of I forgot which one. It's one of the ones. It's in my box. I can't remember which one it is, but I don't have the color version of this one. And this one probably has gone up since all the other stuff is going up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So-
awesome. I'm wearing my Ninja Turtle shirt just because I got this actually a few months ago, and then I was just like, I just haven't put in a video. Like I've been sitting there like, oh, I'm gonna put this in the video. Like I had my Regal Beagle shirt in one of my videos. I was really excited for that, and then so I was waiting for a chance to put it on. So here we go.
There you go. You got it. You got it. And
Yeah.
like I said, I don't even know
I'm
what
very cool, too.
I don't even know what that sells for, but I'm keeping it because I don't have one. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, you don't see those. Like I haven't seen the colored one. You know, I don't think I've never seen that in colored, but I have seen.
I'll show you the one I have in color. I'll show you the one I have in color because I only have one.
Yeah, like those you don't see in shops like ever. Mr. Unknown says even the T-shirts
This is
going
the
up in
one I
value.
have. This is the only one I have in color, which is not a bad one.
Yep.
That's number 3.
Wow. See, I've never seen that in color before. That's awesome.
So I have number 3 in color now, and I have the
Raphael.
Yep.
Yeah. Mr. Unknown Comic Guy said even my shirt's gone up in value.
It probably has. You know why? I see that shirt on Facebook or IG.
Yeah.
You like buy the shirt, buy a shirt. Guess
Yeah.
what? I haven't seen that shirt on any of those ever since. Like for like a few months now. So
Maybe they pulled it off. I got lucky when I bought it.
only person I know who has one is what's his name? The Cantonese kid, or if I said his name correctly. Who does like Cantonese Wednesday or something? Who was on the show with Robert Galvin? I mean, he does the show with Robert Galvin.
Not sure. I mean, I'm not sure.
You know who I'm talking about. It's just you probably don't have it. I can't think of his name.
Well, your description isn't giving a good.
Well, I mean, he's on the show. It's Robert Galvin, him, and Splash Page on the show on late night on Saturday.
Oh, all right, yeah, I know you're talking about now. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry that I can't remember his name. I'm horrible with names. All right, so some of these books, well, these 2 books were part of those that crazy pulls.
Yep.
I'll show those off first, but these were part of the crazy pulls, and I ended up winning. I think the Raphael from these. So you got the Batman.
Yeah.
5. Yeah, Jim Drake, New Robin, or whatever. I don't know if it's the one where it says the misprint on the inside, but
The Indica era, yeah. I think it's like it'll show as 000. You can find that inside. And then the really expensive one, I think, is like a second print, but it's like I think it's like it's a second print.
Yeah,
one.
it's second print newsstand. Huh?
Second print newsstand. That's right. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, but these 2 I probably end up giving away. This is the other book I end up pulling.
Oh, that's a Kyle book right there. That's Brian Boland.
Yeah,
I bet
the little bing. There's no thing on the back, so that's why I won the Raphael one. So if it is a Kyle book and he doesn't have it, he can have it. They already have 3 books.
He might already have it because I know Brian Boland is like I guess the original artist on Judge Dredd. So Kyle knows all about that guy. Like I'm sure if he doesn't have that book, I'd be surprised.
All right, so these were like on the wall, and they were selling them for, and I bundled a lot of deals together with these. So let me get this out of there. You know what? I guess I had this book in it too. I don't remember. Spider-Man City at War variant.
Is that the GameStop?
Game. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Game Over.
I remember hearing about like that. They got really hot in the beginning, and I don't know if it's still, sought after. But I remember when it first came out, people wanted that book. It's like $25, $30.
Yeah, I don't know. But, here are all the Star Wars stuff. So, Sith Lord, you let me know if any of these are keys. What do I need to do with them? Let me know. I have no idea. I just got a lot of these. So we got Star Wars Lost Tribe of the Sith. This is number 3.
Oh, all the Dark Horse stuff. There you go.
Yeah, they're all Dark Horse. So
that's cool, though. That's cool.
he said, "Where?" He said, "Where did you grab these?" No, I don't know. Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi number 3. I think it's number 3. Yeah.
I'm really happy that series is that whole Dark Horse run is getting it to do, just because it languished for so many years, and people be like, oh, you can just buy that all for a buck if you wanted to. Like, yeah, try doing that now.
Not anymore. They're at least $10 or probably more.
Yeah, I mean, amazing covers on all those books too.
Yeah, Star Wars Tribe of the Siths number 5. Now this one's a good one. This one's Star Wars: The Old Republic number 5.
Oh wow, nice.
It's a good issue so far with Commons. Yeah, they had great covers though, even for that.
Yeah,
Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi.
Like they look like the almost painted covers, kind of not quite like Alex Ross, but they did more than just take a market to that. Like that they put some time into those covers.
First tie on there. Which one? Is it this one? Let me know which one it is. I can put that on the side. I gotta keep the good ones. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic War.
Oh, there you go.
Number 2.
The Old Republic. That was that first.
The guy with what you gonna do with a flamethrower? Come on, man. You're in space. Old Republic books. That was a good guess. That was a good one. All right, put that one on the side.
Oh, that's it. All right, so that's the planet that they take Baby Yoda to, I guess, to kind of to feel the Force.
Oh yeah, I remember that. All right, so these are some Knights of the Old Republic War. We got issue 3.
Nice.
Like that freaking big lion cat in the back. Yeah.
Dude, big lion cat just chilling on the cover.
Just chilling on the cover, man. I see you, big lion cat. I knew it. I need to double check to make sure none of these are newsstands too.
Yeah.
Star Wars. That was number 3. This is number 4. But I saw this one. This was a direct. The other ones I didn't check.
Yeah.
Now, this is a classic cover. Star Wars with Darth Vader.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's really nice.
Kind of I had just like that one. That's how I like that look. So those are just all the Star Wars books. So this is the book. I only bought the Star Wars books really because I bought this book and I wanted to maximize my shipping.
It's that even if you don't have a bunch of keys there, like give it a week or two. You'll probably have 1 or 2 in there. Like, first this thing.
Let's see.
See, Big Lion Cat he knew he was on that cover. He put it as the Big Lion. He said the cat is always watching.
He said the cat is always. He said good reads regard. People buy them because it's Star Wars. Yeah, as long as it's good reads though too. It has to be good reads. People buy them. So I've been working on my Ninja Turtles run, as I know Chris knows this, and a few people who I talk to know this. So I bought this book, and I have to check on my little. Actually, I have my little book right here, and I can see because I have a little black book.
Yep. I tell you, man, it's funny. That's the way to do it, though.
End up getting this issue 45 from 1992.
There you go. Yeah, like
And,
I
and
use the catalog and stuff, but I still have notebooks with stuff in there too.
yeah,
It's like,
I don't feel like since I got the notebook, I'm like, oh, I know where to go to. If I put it
yeah,
somewhere else, I'm gonna forget. So
nah,
with this issue and the issue I have that Jay Blitz got me, which is right here,
oh,
which is issue 48. This is issue 48 with Casey Jones. I wish I had abs like that.
and look at the arms are crazy.
Yeah, so so I was like this in check. So I think I'm only missing I got this is 45 and 48. So I need to mark those down. This one, I need pencil. All right. I'll just use all right. I'll mark it down with it. But I only have issues. I think I need I have 49. I think I have 49 in the box. So now I need 47.
Yep.
46 and 44.
There you go.
Yep. So I'm down to 3. So now with this one purchased, because this is number 45, so I need 44, 46, and 47, because this is 48, and I know I have 49 in the box. I think I do. But,
now, is that 3 issues across all series or just
volume 1?
Volume 1. That's not bad. That's
three,
cool.
3 issues from the volume 1, which is actually hard. Well, actually, I actually bought one on eBay. I'm waiting for that to come in. I'm waiting for that one to come in. That might be 49. I know one of them I just bought on eBay, and I bought it from Canada, so only saw one seller selling it.
Mm-hmm.
And since I couldn't find any on eBay, I said, you know what? I'm just going to buy it, and I actually got a good deal from the person. I actually getting it. The shipping costs more than the book.
Yeah, I've had that happen before, where you really just don't have well, I won't say you don't have a choice. It's just that's the only one that's there, and then you take a shot. And
actually, you know what I did? I know what I just did. I bought that book twice. So guess what? They will have one of these for sale.
There you go.
So I didn't buy 49. So actually, I'm missing 4 issues. I thought I bought one of them online, but I just have a double of this one. But
yeah,
I was only able to find, and it's the appearance of Leatherhead. I was only able to find one on eBay. It's not his first appearance, but it's the appearance of him.
Oh, nice.
But since I have 2 of them, I'll just see which one's the better copy and keep the better copy.
Yeah.
But now, so I'm only going to need 4 copies. I think I just got to double check my boxes.
I almost did the same thing, except for with the Kira, because the guy was selling the whole run at the time that it was an auction, and the guy was from Germany, and so the shipment was going to be hefty, but the price for like the entire 38 issue run was like perfect. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that. And so as I'm watching, he was, just people were bidding, and then I was just like, just looking at it, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I don't think people know about this. And I was wrong. I was very wrong. that last hour, everybody in the mother showed up, and that thing went skyrocketed. It ended up selling for like $180, something like that. So I was just like, that's more than I was willing to pay for it. But especially with shipping from Germany, but sometimes international does work out. It's just you got to worry about the amount of time it takes to come.
Got Thundercats number 1, BLC Thundercats number 1. It's probably about a 6.5. It has like a little bit.
Yeah,
you can't, but it's not too bad. I mean, I didn't have a copy, and God gave me a good deal. So
I watched the auction on Sunday. It was guy's name is Craven. He was trying to sell that book for a crazy one. It was nuts. Like it was just, I mean, that book. I mean, if it's high grade, it demands a price, and then just in general, like people are, really into that. So
this is a little recap: Ultimate Spider-Man 1, and then number 9 of Invincible Iron Man. That's Riri, but that's the first time on the cover. That's the second print.
Yep.
So
right. I was gonna say. That Ultimate Spider-Man is that the first time the Miles Morales?
That's first time on title, and then second appearance in Origin. So it's a lot going on with it. So that'll be good. So I got some Star Wars books that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Oh, that's pretty good. 9 Star Wars books.
That's really
and
good.
I'm only gonna keep the other one since it's the first appearance of the planet that they went to with Baby Yoda and Mando. And that's actually a really good cover.
Yeah, Yeah, it's an awesome cover. That's what I was saying. Like those Dark Horse books, they had great cover artists, and then story wise,
It looks like it is painted.
I think that Sith Lily was saying about it that story wise they're good stuff, and I always thought they were just because it seemed like they put a lot of work into those books.
Yeah,
So.
it looks like it is painted. I couldn't tell you. Oh, it says Ross. Is it Alex Ross is?
Oh, maybe.
I don't. Well, it says on the side. It says the names. It goes Free Ross Freeman. So,
I don't know. Like Alex Ross has. I mean, it could be.
He's done Star Wars. I know he's done Star Wars, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's done it. Like
he
that
did. He did a variant for the newest or the new Marvel one, which was pretty cool. Recreation of just the original cover. But I have I've been working on the Marvel Star Wars run, which
the Darth Vader one,
no, just from the 70s and 80s. So it's just like I have a good chunk of it, not all of it, but I've been kind of just piecing it together. Those last, kind of like G.I. Joe, that last issue is one that's kind of tough to come by, and then you have all the stuff with you have all the stuff with the Boba Fett and just random stuff in between. That some of them got hot a little bit. But for the most part, like all the middle filler issues, you can pretty much pick up. It's a lot of issues. 107 books in that run. So
there you go. Look at this.
Yep, David Ross. There you go.
So Alex's younger brother. But he said it's a good tie-ins for the expanded universe. So
yeah. Because I remember that initially it was I think and I know the guy's last name is Zahn. He used to do all the books, and to be honest with you, I wonder if they got that same guy to do those covers, just because I remember the books that would come out. I think it's Timothy Zahn is his name. The books that he did with the expanded universe. They always have those good covers. So I think they probably hired the same guy just to do covers on those books for for the Dark Horse one too. Yeah, see, I knew I was right. Timothy Zahn. But yeah. Those novels like expand everything. Like the story that put it this way, the character development that we got for like Kylo Ren, Ben Solo is nothing compared to like those books get like super in depth and super deep. And you find out about the Solo twins and all the rest of them. It's just like so much more to it. It's pretty crazy. And I think those are probably expensive now too. Some of those, I don't know if they took a lot of them out of print. So, and especially when they're kind of retcon away from everything from that. I think the only thing that really survived is Thrawn, General Thrawn. But other than that, like if you have those original,
they brought him back and did a comic series with him. Yeah, they brought him back into the comic series with him. Oh, muted. What?
Hold on.
You hear me now?
Yeah, it was nothing that you did. It was me. Like I have new speakers, so they're like Bluetooth.
He said that was the Star Wars we deserve.
Yeah. I 100% agree. Like I haven't, from what I've been told, I have friends in high school that like used to have all of them. The stories that are in those books are really, really good. And if they adapted those, it'd be awesome. I just don't know. I don't know. But I just don't know what the reason is not to adapt a lot of those books. Why they want to get away from so much of them? Just because, I mean, there's so much source material right there. So I'm assuming it had to be something with, having to pay Timothy Zahn because it goes away from George Lucas. And pretty much he's responsible for all the rest of that storytelling. So it's just kind of
it's probably something contract related or money wise, which could be easily fixed if you just sign Timothy Zahn to work.
But you got to fix too, like how much money because I mean, like the expanded universe. I mean, pretty much came mostly out of his. He expanded from Lucas, so it's just like I mean that would have to be a hefty check, like crazy royalty. It's like we're gonna do this book and that book and this one and that one. So it's just like, oof.
They would figure out a way. It probably wouldn't be royalties. It was like, hey, take this $10 million, and he probably was like, okay.
Probably, yeah. So what are you doing?
They want to create their own.
That makes sense. Especially with and not to. I guess, get too into the whole. But it's with Kathleen Kennedy because she seems to like. I mean, I know she's kind of been pushed to the side, but she seemed to really want to rule it with an iron fist. So like, she seems to me to be like, that's his idea. My idea is this. It's just like, oh,
Well, you know why Kathleen Kennedy? If you look at her resume, she's a very good producer. So she probably had an iron fist with her producing stuff, and it worked out well. But you can't have the same type of you can't do the same thing that you did as a producer as you're doing as executive. So it's totally different, and they're starting to figure that out now, I guess.
Yeah, probably. And the other thing too is that, like, I think partially why George Lucas stepped away is that you kind of figure out that what you did, 30 years ago, like when you were younger and when you were more into it, you know what I mean? Sometimes you can't recreate that. And sometimes you need new, fresh people with new ideas to kind of hop on board and say, like, if we like what you did, this is where we're going to take it. And then you kind of have to take a step back and let them do their thing. So that's just the way I look at it. Because, I mean, you got to figure working on something for that long might get you sour on the point of that. But
Niobe, She is Death. This is the first thing I unboxed. Triple Sign. This is actually free.
That's a nice cover.
These 4 books are actually free.
A Triple Sign book for free? It's crazy talk.
Yeah, so like he had a deal going on his IG page. So Stranger Comics, guy is named Sebastian. So he created Niobe. Not to get fused with the other Niobe.
Yeah.
Here's another.
It's spelled different.
Yeah, it's spelled different characters. I think this character's black, the other one's not.
Yeah. Well, I think it's with it. Isn't Niobe something to do with Egyptian mythology?
Yes. I forgot. I think so. It has something to do with all that stuff. But yeah, he sent. These are some of the books. I'm just putting them in Mylar, putting them in better bag of boards.
So free DC getting that character, I think, because isn't that a DC character, not Niobe?
No, actually, I don't know. I think it's still independent.
Oh, okay.
I think she's still independent.
Is that Naomi? Maybe I'm wrong.
You thinking of Naomi? This is Niobe. This is
all right.
This is created by him, Sebastian, and another person. They got optioned by HBO.
Oh, nice. The Untamed. I think I used to see those books too. Like I never read them.
You probably did. They did come out for a little while and then they stopped and they started another series but he sent 4 books, man.
Wow.
4 books. All I had to do was pay for the shipping.
That's cool. I like that.
And one of the books was this book, a Virgin variant as well.
Oh, that's sick. What is that? Is that Niobe still? No.
I think it's another character. I think this is another book and another character, and it has a whole bunch of first appearances in it. Like right here. I don't want to open it all the way, but
Sessa.
Yeah, that's
Awesome.
Sessa. I think this is Sessa number 1, if I'm not mistaken. So Sessa number 1 has multiple first appearances as well.
Wow. That's a crazy cover. Like, I like that cover a lot.
So
it's just kind of a samurai feel to it.
Yeah, and then like I said, triple sign, so you can't get can't get
get them verified for the CPTF.
So
they give you a yellow label on that.
I mean, probably won't grade anything on any of these, but this one might just because of the Virgin variant.
Yeah,
and it looks high grade, and I don't want to touch it more than I just did.
Yeah.
I'll probably send that one, but if you know CBCS, they charge you $25 per signature. So
something like that, yeah.
Oh, is it $25 and $15 or something? It's something.
I don't remember the books I did with them. I just kind of like it was my first time doing it, and they were just kind of like putting everything in there, and then it was like they're like, oh, and here's 10% off of this, and then I submitted it with a friend of mine that was in the Boston area, and he was just like, I get this because I'm a member, so he like I got like double discount, so I had no idea what the actual true pricing is. I just know that I got discount, and I was just like, keep throwing them discounts on. I'll put whatever you want.
Yeah, you get like 10% off, and Yeah, it's all kind of discounts really with those greatest stuff. So
Yeah, but I like that. That would actually go good on the shelf. I'll tell you that. Like that's a really really cool looking cover.
yeah, all of these covers are really good. When you really look at them, like this one, you really don't notice it, but it's a hand holding a sword that's broke, and the sword's broken.
That's cool. Oh yeah, I
It's
see that.
walking right
Wow.
there, like the man down.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
cool. Like that's one of those. So that's supposed to be getting optioned by HBO, huh?
it already got. It's already optioned by HBO. They're working on the screenplay, I guess, or the script, or I don't know what it's called. But
And I will say that I'm intrigued just because of the fact that the covers look cool. So it's just like I mean, it could be
oh
like
yeah, you could easily follow him on Instagram, Stranger Comics. But it's basically the story is about it's a guy who sold his soul to the devil.
oh wow,
And to like, I guess I forgot exactly why, but he sold his soul to the devil. They let him go. He go back to Earth, but then he had to do like take 7 souls or something for the devil. And I think one of the people he ended up meeting was Niobe.
Yeah.
And but he couldn't do it, and he because like the girl was the same age of what his daughter could be, and it was like it was a whole thing, and like she ended up being like important.
Yep.
To the world or whatever. So it was like it's a big old story. Like I would love to get the hard covers he got, but they're kind of expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you could just always go back to the stories. But yeah, I got them all in Milo now. I wanted to change them all out, put some new bags and boards, those. But you think I should open this Ultimate Spider-Man? I need to get it out at a Polygon.
Yeah, take a look at the cover, see what it's all about.
Yeah, because that's
you could Google it too if you really wanted to.
No. I know what it's all about. I know what the cover. I have a graded copy. But they always tell you get it out of that poly.
Yeah, get out of the poly.
They say I'll get it out of the poly.
And Nola was saying that that is the first female African American title, the Niobe.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
So I want to cut it. I want to cut the top so I can just slide it out. So see what kind of condition it's in. Because I could tell you like this book in a 9.8 is like $700.
Really? Wow. See, I missed the boat on that because I'm sure that like I have a bunch of I actually have I think 2 or 3 of the in poly the Death of Peter Parker in the Ultimate Universe.
Oh yeah.
And I got those for $1 a piece. Yeah, like there was a store that was like 25 cents each. I was like okay, so I took like 6 of them, and then I'm sure they probably had that one too, and I just was like, I'm not gonna get, you know what I mean? So I don't know because I know what the what the Death of Peter Parker was. I just didn't. I wasn't into the Miles Morales part of things, so it was just like at the time. I mean, and this is like probably close to like 10 or 12 years ago. So I mean, who knew? You know what I mean? But But
if I didn't know about Miles, I would have grabbed a whole bunch of these when they were like
I know,
couple dollars.
Let's see, Al Noir Comics and Collectibles says, "What's up? What's going on?" And then Wilbert says, "Open it. I've never opened mine. Always bought always bought open raws." So there you go. So it's like the gift that keeps on giving this haul because you get to open the boxes and then all of a sudden open this other book and get to see the Spider-Man cover.
It's not gonna be better than the 9.4.
That's okay. Even with a press.
Yeah, it has a significant spine tick on it. The back is fine. It's always the front of these, like, because it's so dark cover.
Yeah. Is 9.4 still come with? I mean, 9.4 probably still get you a decent price. Probably, especially if you didn't pay a lot for it.
So that's.
Oh yeah, all right. Nice. Wow. All right. Yeah, I've seen that thing all over the place.
Right there.
Yeah.
Let's see, that's the bottom and the spine tick. So,
it's still cool though. That's still a cool cover.
Like Will said, that book ticks like crazy. Yeah, the one I actually have, that's a 9.6, has more than one spine tick.
Is that one just more pronounced than the one that you have?
That one's more pronounced though, because you can
Yeah.
see it easily. The other ones I have is like 2 or 3 of them, but they're so small, so I don't think they count them as a whole defect. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
probably like say, oh, you know. So, what's up, Al? Al Noir Comics.
That's still cool though. So
I mean, that's the only defect though.
yeah, see. So for all you're watching, you never know, that might show up in an auction or sale at some point because.
Probably not. Probably not. I'll probably hang
Oh,
on
there
to
you go.
Probably not. Like I said, I would love to get a 9.8 of it, but like Blower said, because I think he has some. It's hard to get the 9.8. It's basically you had to, if people who got them in 9.8s were the people who took it out of the bag as soon as they bought it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're just in bags. There's no board in here.
Yeah,
and so the bag's not really protecting it. It's really flimsy bag. So obviously somebody just Yep.
That's like all those when they did the Walking Dead's that were in the bags, and then when they had the Holly's little black book stuff. Those ones you had to open right away just because it's just like the ones that stayed on the rack that eventually got priced down to like nothing because you didn't know what was inside. I think a lot of those came back with like ticks and damage inside too.
Yeah, that's like this one. I mean, this one, if you didn't take it out immediately, they pretty much, you can't sell it for a lot higher. I'm trying to think of what to compare it to. You got some books that are like, you leave it in poly and it's still expensive or whatever. But this one's one of those that are not. I guess you can consider like the Ultimate Fallout. Ultimate Fallout is expensive in the poly or without the poly.
Yeah.
But this one is actually cheaper, I've seen, in the poly than finding it raw. Because if you have it raw, then you know what it looks like. People can take pictures, and if you have nothing like this on it, then people are like, all right, this might be a candidate, But if you got it in the poly, and hey, I'm not paying more than $60 for it, even though if it comes back a 9.6, I might have triple my money, but I think this has a shot at a 9.6 after a press. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has a shot.
They used to do those polys where you could still see the cover clearly, and now it's just they always either do a black bag or white bag, so something that covers the entire thing, which is, maybe that's kind of just a selling point for them because it's like, oh well, this bag looks cooler, so we're gonna do it this way. But like, because I have a bunch that from polybag books from like the 80s and 90s, and it was you can still see pretty much everything except for maybe like the very top and the very bottom. But
it's a cool poly bag, just nothing great to protect it or anything. I'm gonna actually keep it with the book. It's a cool little poly bag, but it's not nothing. Like I said, doesn't really. Just nothing that holds. I think will hold the value of it or something. But it's just something that's pretty cool.
Well, but we're saying the poly bag is a premium because it could have a Stanley Sig on the book.
On this one?
I guess. Are you talking about on that specific book, or is it something else?
Yeah, you got to be talking about something else.
No, because imagine that. All of a sudden it comes through and it's like, oh, open this up and there's just a Stanley waiting there smiling at you.
I wonder if
that would be like, open the book and the book should say Excelsior. I'll be like, oh, Stanley signature on this book.
Actually, I'm not even going to worry about keeping this bag.
But yeah, that's a nice cover. Actually, I remember.
This is like the previews.
Yeah, the previews. That's right. The previews. I remember that stupid previews was starting to sell for a bunch, but I remember seeing that book a couple months ago, and that was, I want to say maybe September or so, and it was only around like $70 at the time. So, and
he
then
said there was Stanley. He said there was Stanley. Wait, hold on. Stanley, and then he said Excelsior 2.
that'd be amazing. For those people now, that right there would be the ultimate prize. Open the book and it's Stanley.
Put a board in a poly bag, stick it back in the book. Stick it behind the book.
It's not an unfun thing to do. But then you want to know Stan Lee's. Imagine that. That would be ultimate right there, because then it's just like 9/6 doesn't matter. It's still signed by Stan Lee. It's like,
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that was the case.
I didn't either. See, now there's going to be a run on those, polybag Ultimate Spider-Man ones. Everyone's gonna be looking for those stands now.
You can't fit that in a bag. I fit a board in that. I'd have to cut a board to fit it. Okay. I said, let me see. So let me show this last book.
Yep.
This book. I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do this with another book for raffle.
There we go.
We'll see. I'm like I said, waiting on it to come back. But this is one of the books.
Oh yeah.
If the other book comes in, it'll be two. It'll be Young Avengers #1 and a 9.8 signed.
Oh, nice.
And a 9.6. So
nice.
Top two win. #1 would get the 9.8. #2 would get the 9.6. And spots would only be $80, and you definitely can't buy this book for $80.
Nope.
So, not in this grade. So I'm only gonna do 10 spots if that book comes in, and like I said, top two win. So that'll be second place right here.
Ooh,
Second place, and I don't, I see a spine, so I wouldn't crack and press it unless you want to roll a dice. You win this book for like, a couple bucks, then $10, $20 or something like that, and then you go, I might as well roll the dice, let them see if I can sneak out a 9.8 out of them.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I'll probably do that'll be the books I do next for raffle. But I do appreciate you jumping on with me, man. I ain't got nothing else to show. I got a question. Did you watch the new WandaVision?
Yes. The third one, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did you I mean, what today is? Today is Tuesday, so people should have watched it by now. So if you haven't watched it, spoiler, you can leave, whatever. But we're gonna talk quickly about that. Then we're getting off. But what did you think about it?
So I like
the third episode.
And I know a lot of people aren't fans of like the slow burn with it, but it's just like like the first two episodes where they are introducing people. You expect it to be kind of slow and everything like that, but this one they turned it up a lot, and it's just like you can tell that they're starting to kind of chip away at who people are. Like Agnes, people have their theories of who that is, and then they also have a theory about what was it?
Yeah, she's somebody.
And
a neighbor. Yeah, he's somebody too.
Right next to him. Yeah, they're thinking that there's a theory behind him as well. And then, and I'm just like looking at it where it's just like, everything is kind of, the one thing I like that they do pretty well is that like, there'll be that moment where they know something's wrong and then they kind of reverse it back and like, oh, everything's going to be fine. You know what I mean? It's just like, and I think that, what they're doing with that, because I was a Vision kind of revealed that like something's wrong, like this shouldn't be. And then when what was it?
Yeah, he kind of figured out. He kind of looked and said something's wrong.
Yeah,
and he knew something. He knew something was wrong. Was it the episode before?
I think it was
when the guy was like he was trimming the hedges and he just was going into the concrete. And he was like,
"Yeah,
are you okay?" He goes, "Yeah, man." I was like,
and then,
why wouldn't nothing be wrong? He's just
I remember doing two of those like little reverses where they start talking and then they reverse it back and it's like, no, that I didn't just say that. Everything's cool. It's just like, huh.
Oh yeah, that happened. It happened in episode 3. Episode 3, I know the lady who's playing what's her name? Monica Rambeau.
Yeah.
She is obviously a plant.
Oh yeah.
In 100%. There because of what happened at the end, but like I said, the other two characters are not what you call it, figments of her imagination, or she's making it up. Agnes and the neighbor, the black neighbor. Those two are definitely not, because they're kind of like he wanted to tell Vision like this was what's going on.
Yeah, and then Agnes like looked at him, she's like, mm-mm. So there. I mean, if you want to try, like, I don't know if you've heard the theories of who they are. Like, so
I haven't heard the theories of who they are because I mean, I know the only person I know and everybody knows was the chick who's playing Monica Rambeau because she was cast for
yeah,
that and I think Captain Marvel too and
yeah. So basically, they're saying that Agnes is Agatha Harkness, and then they're also saying that when it comes to Herb, he is. So this is the theory that he's the High Evolutionary.
ah.
So that's what they, and it's like the only thing I have kind of like where he would reveal out what's going on, and Agnes is like no, you know what I mean. It makes me think that's one that makes me kind of question, just because I mean High Evolutionary would know what he's doing, you know what I mean. So it's not like he'd be like slip, you know what I mean. Unless he's just kind of not sure how to act like a regular human, that I can understand that. If he's not,
Well,
sure
that would part would make sense because how that character's been acting.
yeah,
Because that character's been acting like he doesn't know how to act as a human.
yeah.
If you notice, like every episode, he's doing something like off the wall, or
Yeah.
he just looks weird at Vision, or
Yeah, you know who's awesome? The guy that works at Vision, who's like there's that one guy that works at Vision who's always just making
with
like
the mustache.
Yeah,
the
he's
mustache. But the wife and wife said, "Does these what she said? These earrings make you look fat?" And then all of a sudden, boom, the lights go out. He goes, "Thank God."
yeah, he's awesome. Like when he's sitting there, like when Vision's like doing the thing with the piano, he says, "That's my grandmother's piano." He's always got a one line like that. He's good. Like I hope he tries to be somebody like that. That was funny. And then the other thing is with that show is that so I know that like you said like Monica Rambeau is a plant and there's something going on with that, but I'm just curious like where she's stuck at, like what she's doing. Is that a construct of her own mind, or is that a construct of like something else
or
like
Shield or whoever?
Yeah. Or if it's something bigger, like is it something cosmic that's like a cosmic entity that's doing that? Or
I want to say this is how I think it is because I'm thinking of like a mixture with all these TV shows and movies, and I think they took a little bit from everything. Honestly, I think it's a construct of her mind, but the field is only so big.
Yeah.
So I guess sword, because everybody's been talking about swords. So I guess swords is the new shield, has the perimeter.
Yeah.
Blocked off up to this point. Her mind is not controlling anything past this. So this part is safe. So I think they got it all wrapped around, and that's when they freaked out when Monica flew out. It was like they thought it might have been her or whatever. They didn't know what it was.
Like she got out because I mean, as soon as Monica came out, I mean, there was like a million cars, and they were just like cars and helicopters, everything was like boom. So they knew something was up, and so they know how dangerous that Wanda really is because of how powerful she is. So that the question to me,
and they kind of went off of how powerful she was, but that's what made me watch. You know what movie I watched, which was the best Avengers movie because of this TV show's Avengers 2. Age of Ultron. I watched that again because in a short 5-second clip they explained Wanda's powers and how strong she really is.
Yeah,
like they talked about she's telekinesis. It was like 4 things they named that she can do. When a brother, and it's like, what's a brother? Oh, he can just run really fast.
yeah. And you know what's funny too? That they mentioned him too. Like she's like, I'm a twin. She's like my brother Pete, and they haven't mentioned him since he died in the movie. It's like, the question to me ends up being like, if they're gonna have to recap it, like, did Wanda do something terrible? Like, what's going on inside her head? Because she lost. I mean, she kind of didn't. They didn't show her really coming to grips with losing Vision. You know what I mean? At the end of Endgame. So
she didn't get the sadness. She got the anger part.
Yeah. She
showed the anger part.
Yeah. But so I wonder if this is just her grief, and they're just like, you know what, she's too sick. We gotta contain her because, with her just randomly being sad, she just makes things happen. We can't have that. So.
Yeah. So it's like So it's gonna be. I think with the ending of 3, it's gonna ramp up even more now.
Yeah.
Since how 3 ended, they can't just end with that big old cliffhanger or that big old what's going on to be like, oh, let's go back to the TV show type, nah, you can still have a little bit of that, but guess what? It's too much. What you just revealed, you have to get more in depth with it now.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is too. I mean, they kind of ran out of errors a little bit because first it was the I Love Lucy, then they went into like what was it? First it was Dick Van Dyke Show, then it was like I Love Lucy, and now the last one was kind of like almost kind of like Brady Bunch. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they did 50s, 60s, 70s, and so we can come back into the 80s. We can have Three's Company or something like. No.
Yeah, and quick, I can and Al Noah says Quicksilver. He's saw something Quicksilver. I believe Quicksilver's coming back, or if they haven't confirmed it yet, or they might use the X-Men Quicksilver from the movies because they're already saying everything's fair game because they're going into the multiverse.
Yep.
They've gone. What's the when they went into the past? Quantum Realm. Quantum Realm. So you got Quantum Realm and you got multiverse. So it's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming back or popping up and this is just a start off point. And a lot of people are like, and this is why you can move, because a lot of people was like, man, Black Widow, but this is why you can move Black Widow like they did because Black Widow has very little to do with everything in the future of Marvel. It's only thing it has to do with anything in the future of Marvel is the Falcon and Winter Soldier show.
Yeah,
and the reason why it has a little bit to do with that because of I think her sister who's taken over the mantle as Black Widow is going to be in Falcon and Winter Soldier. They already released that and that already got leaked out. So so there's no more what's her name? No more Scarlett Johansson people. I'm sorry, she's done. She's officially done.
What's crazy too is that one thing I will say is looking at all the different stuff they're doing with that show too, that bar is set pretty high, and that's the only thing I would say. Luckily it's Disney doing it, so they have tons of money, but it's just they have to keep that production value up, just because if they go into like the Loki show and it's not as well produced as this one is, it's like people can be like, damn, that's TJ Hooker.
TJ Hooker's from the 80s.
But if they I feel like they kind of have to keep that that production value high, so that one thing that's kind of cool is that if this is by that setting, it's gonna be Falcon and Winter Soldier is gonna look awesome. So is the Loki show as well. So it's just you
know what they could have hinted out, bro. Since we already know Daredevil's coming back, Matt Murdock is gonna be in Spider-Man.
Yeah,
if they could have waited. Or if they could even find a scene to put him in, since they already pushed back the Falcon and Winter Soldier, since you're gonna bring back the Punisher, which has been leaked now, they should have had him some kind of way make an appearance in Falcon and Winter Soldier. No, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Since if you've seen the clips of that, they're shooting guns and everything. That's a straight up look like a a Lethal Weapon type show. He could have made an appearance on there.
What you guys are doing? I figured I could get involved too. What? Oh, that's okay.
He's like they're shooting, doing something, and then somebody says, "Hey, man, we need to get some more weapons. Anybody know anybody good?" And then they'll say, "Hey, I know this guy Frank." I'm like, somebody goes, "I know this guy Frank. If he's available, he might be able to help." And they pop up to another scene. They have what the weapons they need, and he said, "Man, that guy Castle was awesome."
You remember? Do you remember the? Was it on? I think it was season. It might have been season 2 of Daredevil. It was one of the seasons, either Daredevil or Punisher, where he goes to that. Was it the shed, and then opens the floor, and then all the guns he finds inside there, he just that's just that's all you needed.
That's you know what else was had a good moment doing he opened up the shed and he was it Edge of the Spider-Verse, the cartoon, and he went to the shed and then all of a sudden he went down on the ground and he was like whoa. He's all the spider suits and you got the spider buggy in the corner. It was all kind of stuff.
I was surprised at how well done that was. Like at first I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna let, and then I watched. I was like, this is amazing. Like they did
It
a
was
really, really
it
good job
was
with that.
really it was so good that I think they're trying to find a way to recreate it, or they doing it right now.
Yeah,
Which is very interesting to see how it turns out. But
yep,
yeah, because it's gonna be some good times, man. Some good times, some good movies, some good TV shows. I'm actually excited
yeah,
for Friday to watch the new one.
yeah. Me too.
Uh,
You know, it has that same, I think, excitement and build as to how Mandalorian did. I
mhm.
think the difference being is that Mandalorian doesn't have to hide as much. Like they could just,
Well, it was season 2 too. You got to think about a
yeah.
Mandalorian. So
But what I'm saying is that they're just kind of peeling back the layers of the onion and just kind of adding to what's going on. Whereas
mhm.
this one, being that it's like kind of like the jump off point and the start of all this, I guess what would it be to consider the start of phase 4 or the,
Mhm.
I mean, they're kind of in between phase 3, 4 thing. I think they kind of have to be a little bit more ambiguous, but they do build. I mean, if you watch it into what's going on, like they're really building towards that whole, just big feel of like every week I gotta watch this. So it's just like,
Yeah, and I like the fact. You know what else I like I like the fact that they did 2 episodes for the first one.
yeah, oh yeah, that was cool.
Uh,
I
um,
was actually sad because I was like, oh, only one this time. I wanted to have 3 and 4 together. I was like, oh, 2 a week. This is good. Like, what do you owe this privilege to? So
yeah,
I was,
yeah. So hopefully they keep doing that. Hopefully when they do Falcon Winter Soldier, we can see 2 episodes
yeah,
the first
yeah,
time and then drop. Then we can go one a week. But and I'm trying to
yeah.
think. It's like what are the shows that are done? So you got Falcon Winter Soldier. You got this one that we're watching currently is done.
Yep.
What's after Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Uh, there's the Loki show. What If,
Oh,
which is
Loki. Yeah, Loki's done. Yeah, Loki's done. Yeah.
yep, and then they were doing What If, which is an animated show. And I think that is going to have the last time that or the last, I guess, project that Chadwick Boseman worked on. So I'm looking forward to that Black Panther episode because
Yeah, so they got that.
he does voiceover in that, I think. So
Yeah, I
that's
got a
gonna be,
feel. Yeah, that's gonna be another movie that uh, it's gonna like Black Panther 2.
mhm.
it it has the making of the worst Black Panther movie out of the 3 when they do them because of how they said they're not doing this. They're gonna focus on other stuff, and you're like, well, that's not a Black Panther movie, and you know
Yeah,
what I mean. So it's like so. People are gonna be like, all right, Black Panther 1, awesome. Black Panther 2, not so much. Black Panther 3, amazing, man. They casted like another person to play Black Panther, because I think that's what
yeah.
they're gonna end up doing. I think
Well,
they're taking this movie off, and then they're gonna be like, what does it be, 2023, and they're gonna say somebody got casted for Black Panther.
Yeah. Well, the thing that's kind of crazy with it, when you really think about the whole thing about it, and it's kind of eerie, but so you have Chadwick Boseman, and he's Black Panther 1, and he was in all the other stuff, and then he unfortunately tragically passes away, right? It almost this is kind of like that Heath Ledger moment where he died after Dark Knight came out.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be in the third one. Yeah,
And he was such a good actor that was just like he was he helped really build the interest into like that movie franchise, and now it's just like same thing
what's up,
happens,
Master
and
Dom?
like, you have to kind of go back to that and be like it's rough, and so you kind of almost have to have a little bit of patience with it and understand why they're going to do what they're going to do, and why it might not be as good just because of the fact that how do you, I mean, if you watch Chadwick Boseman's body of work, he was such an amazing actor. It's just like it's going to be really tough to find someone to play that again the way that he did and to be as good as he was. So it's just like,
And I don't think anybody's gonna take the seat of Black Panther in the second one. Honestly, I think it's gonna be smoke and mirrors movie. It's gonna be dealing with other stuff.
Yeah.
It might focus a little bit on Shuri.
Yeah, and they had to go back and refocus a lot of stuff too, because it's like, I mean, they were building into so many different things, like laying the Easter eggs for Namor and everything like that, and now they can't do that because of because of what him dying. So it's just like,
yes, I mean they could still do that storyline. They could actually do the storyline with introduce Namor through is the Ken Lashley did that run with and J. Scott Campbell did the covers. They could introduce them that way for Namor,
Yeah.
but and that will kind of explain what's wrong with where's Black Panther. Oh, he's damn near dead because of he got injured, but it comes to find out it's Doctor Doom that did it, but they think it's Namor, you know?
Yeah. No, that
I mean, so they could do it that way for that number 2, and that kind of leaves all right, well, we don't have to worry about showing anybody for number 2. We could focus it on Namor, introducing Liberia with Doom, and have Shuri, wear the suit trying to revenge her brother.
Yeah,
and then you can kind of get into the mixture with Brother Voodoo, and have Black Panther be the king of he's king of the undead or something like that, huh?
That'd be kind of cool.
So then you can explain what happened to him. You know,
I would love to see like if they're gonna bring Namor out, like I want to see him actually go after Wakanda, like where's your king? Like, because that's the type of person he is in the comics. Like he wants to fight everybody, and it's just like he would go out and challenge them and be like, it's like, oh, like this is your kingdom, but just like he did in Avengers versus X-Men when he got the Phoenix Force, he just laid waste to Wakanda because he's just like, you bring your king out here, like let's fight. He's like, I'll waste you all because you think your kingdom's better than mine. So that was
king's better than me.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
And because like that guy from what's his name? The guy from that Netflix TV show was it Escobar? I can't even think of his name. I don't know. It's a TV show on Netflix. He got cast as playing one of the antagonists in the new Black Panther movie.
You talking about the Pablo Escobar show?
Yeah.
So
he could actually. I think he could. He has the complexion for me for Namor. I don't know I don't know how. A lot of times we think about it, say, "Oh man, I don't know," and then all of a sudden you see him, and after they work out in Marvel workout, workout plan, and they come up, and you're like, "Jesus, this guy is the best Namor ever."
Well, that was the thing. Like everybody kind of was like Chris Pratt, because he was kind of fat before he came on and became Star-Lord, and then he worked out and was like, oh yeah, Star-Lord, I see it now. It's just like that always kind of gets people, because a lot of people will kind of come back and be like, well, I don't see him. Like I remember the rumor was a while ago that The Rock was being considered, and I'm like, The Rock is too big. Like no, he fits the name. I was like, no, The Rock is humongous. I don't know. Like everybody else would be puny compared to The Rock. Like as far as just size wise and everything. Because
he's gonna be in something in Marvel. He's gonna be in something in Disney because he has a good working relationship with Disney.
Yeah,
but I don't know what it's going to be. But the thing is, with those contracts, people fail to forget about those contracts that actors and actresses sign. Yeah. Since he signed to play the villain, because they said he's a villain for DC. He can't play any villains for Marvel. He can play anti-hero. He can play anti-hero, which is villain / hero, but he can play a hero, but he can't play a villain.
So that would be Namor, kind of.
Yeah, so he could do Namor. He couldn't do Doctor Doom, which I wouldn't see him. I wouldn't see him as a Doctor Doom anyway.
Nah, he's not a
but he couldn't play another villain in that Black Panther. So the toss up.
If you so the way you see it, so like you're saying, if he's an anti-hero sort of, you could introduce him in the same movie where you introduce a Doom, but there has to like, even so that he's a bad guy in the beginning, or someone who's just kind of just almost evil but not quite, but you have to have a big bad behind them, because if you don't, then like you said, the contract is going to be null and void.
Yeah, and then a lot of people talk about it as a thing, and I'm like, he didn't have to. The funny thing is, you can do CGI like you do with the Hulk, so he doesn't have to play the thing.
I say if you do the thing, you bring back Michael Chiklis and just CGI him up and let him be the voice.
Well, yeah, I'm going to say, you're going to CGI him 100%, so Michael Chiklis is going to be playing the voice. And actually, it doesn't even have to start with Michael Chiklis. The actor who starts off as the thing, like it'd probably be a younger person, start off as the thing, and then when he transformed, like all of a sudden the voice is Michael Chiklis because of his voice change, you know, everything. Because I mean, if you turn into a rock, his voice is like, hey, I'm still talking like this. And, no, it's pretty sure his voice is going, you know, change because he's like freaking all rocks, you know.
Well, that's what they did with what's his name? That's what they did with was it Lou Ferrigno was the voice of all the Hulks going up till I think Mark Ruffalo. You know what I mean? Like he was always the voice of the Hulk in all the Hulk movies. So the Ang Lee movie, the Ed Norton one, like he was the voice of the Hulk, and so he just did the voiceover, even though he was the original Hulk back in the day on the TV show. So
it's so funny. I can't even think of no other characters besides Namor what The Rock could play.
Yeah,
I really can't think of.
They don't like he wouldn't work as a cosmic villain. He'd like Namor works because you know he's just a. I still think he's too big to be him, but I think that you know if you did cast him though, I mean it does kind of work because then when you turn him into you know the hero side, now you have this big powerhouse to help go up against you know one of the other you know villains that's a powerhouse or you know or one of the you know just it'd be cool to watch him you know turn over and transition and be like oh like now he's on our side, you know.
Yeah, so but I can't think of any other characters in the MCU. I really can't.
He has to look for him, like facial wise, he looks like him. So I mean, I think he'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, and it'd be nice to see The Rock with that black hair piece on again.
Yeah, just do the eyebrow just.
Like man, the Rock has the black hair piece on, like he did on what movie that was when he played the football quarterback.
The Disney one. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, so it's like man, I couldn't see him anything else. Like you said, he's so big that, like physique wise, that it's hard to see you know anything else. You know, I'm literally thinking of blanket. I haven't seen anybody put anything in chat too, so I have no idea.
I think I mean casting him as Black Adam is perfect. I think that's amazing casting because like you know he going toe to toe with you know with Zach Levi, and it's funny too because it's like I mean Zach Levi he's in good shape, but I mean The Rock just you know he
no the funny thing is I've seen Zach Levi in person. He's a regular dude. Yeah, that was 100% padding. Yeah, that was 100% padding.
The Rock's not gonna need all that. It's just like, oh, so I'm just gonna put this rubber thing on and fight. It's like, yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Like just like you know back in the day with wrestling. So
because I seen Zach Levi. He came to Wizard World New Orleans right before everything went crazy in 2020. And like I said, he's probably like size wise is like my size. He's not.
Yep.
He's not big at all, like 0%. Say Vision has Bill Cosby. That's funny.
Like that's like I laugh like because I saw that they were just doing kind of like different shows. So they're like, oh, like they could do like it would be an 80s sitcom.
Who's the boss?
And they're talking about Full House and Who's the Boss, and now they landed on Cosby. That'd be funny. I would love to hear Paul Bettany with the impression. Say when it comes to
they don't even have to do that. He could just have a college sweater on. Cause you know Bill Cosby like every episode had a black college, had a BCU. He had a BCU college university on every episode for like a while. And you see Vision
it should show up with the college or just like that random widow sweaters that he wore when he got older.
He like, what about having him go to Stark University? And he got the sweater on. He said it's very diverse. Oh my God! Well, I ain't gonna stay on here. It's been an hour and a half. I'm just gonna end this, and do appreciate you jumping on. I might go on Google Hangouts after if Splash is around. If you are still around.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll probably jump on there and see what's going on. But that was a good little discussion, man. I like talking about all the kind of stuff. So appreciate you, Chris. Appreciate everybody watching all of this stuff. If you want to see the books I unboxed, it was way earlier. And my daughter is sitting there singing with headphones on.
That's just when I do my top books video, all of a sudden Allie came over and she starts having a conversation, telling me about somebody that she knows that like you know almost swallowed a penny. I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm nodding and
You know what? I'm gonna end this and I'm gonna put it in the chat. So in case Splash or anybody wants to jump on, so I don't have to end like. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's hey Splash. I'm gonna put it in our chat. So if you want to jump on it after this ends, you're more than welcome. Just sit here and talk and chill. So if anybody else who's in the like Nola or Sitha, anybody wants to just come hang out and just talk for a little while, no problem. Just let me know right now before I end this. But appreciate everybody hanging out. And like I said, I'll send any links if anybody wants to come hang out. So peace out, Marcos. Peace, sis. Remember watching Boston Chris with the JLS with Justin. He said eating right now. Okay, if you're eating right now, Splash, I'm still gonna send the link. Now, boom. So, all right, fellas. Peace out, everybody. See you guys later.
Yep.